What's up, bros? Welcome back to Big Bike BMX. My name is Isaac, and today we're going to talk about therapy and making sure that your joints are okay and helping you ride through injuries. I recently tore a bunch of muscles right here. They're called intercostal rib. I don't know what they're called. I'm not a doctor, but the muscles in between your rib bones, tore some of those. So I'm out for about 6 weeks, recuperating and just resting. So I figured, hey, let's talk about things that you can do to minimize pain while you're riding. If you're an old school guy, you're a mid school guy, or you're just someone that's starting out, uh, BMX is a pay to play sport, you guys. We all know that. It hurts to fall, and over time, repetitive injuries start to mount up in any sport that you do. I'm talking about BMX, so I'm going to tell you about the things that I'm dealing with. First and foremost, I have super bad pain in my elbow right there, specifically right there. It's something that I've noticed. It's also my back brake arm. And so, stress of riding and just feathering a brake for long periods of time, that hurts. So what I do to get around that, I have an OldBonesTherapy knitted elbow sleeve. Now, I'm going to walk you through this thing, why I think this is amazing. I'm going to flip it inside out and show you the pads that they have on the inside. They kind of work the magic. So there is a kidney bean here and a kidney bean pad here on the inside of the elbow sleeve. So when I wear it, you can see there's one of the kidney beans there, there's one of the pads there, and there's this cool looks like white stripes, but on the inside it does make it comes to kind of a point, so I know that is the crease in my elbow. So the elbow sleeve, once I put it on, pull it up, you see that it lines up here. The ditch is right there. You've got the pads here and here. I did notice they have some new ones that actually puts the circle pad around your elbow. I haven't tried that out. This was one that I've been using for years, probably 2.5 years. So I love it. But the new ones are probably a huge upgrade because they do have the full circle of your elbow, and then you get the compression, the knitted compression around. What I love about Old Bones over any other support system that I've used, especially here in Arizona, it's hot, man. All the time it's hot. So if I try and wear like a traditional sleeve that's neoprene or that wetsuitish type material, I'll go outside, I'll ride for about 3 minutes, and I'll have a heat rash because there's so much sweat, so hot, so quick. So this actually absorbs a little bit of sweat and makes it so that I just don't get that same nasty rash or uncomfortable irritation. It's just like wearing a sock that happens to support and reduce pain. So it doesn't add a whole lot to it, but it's great. Next up, I'm going to show you, this is something I wear every single day. Gloves. You don't think about them as like a huge safety thing, but wear your gloves. These are made by Old Bones there. These are made by Crushed BMX. Huge fan of Crushed, the old school BMX style, when Cat and Mike had it. So huge quality upgrade for these. Anytime you can find gloves that are actually made by Crushed, get them. They are going to last longer than other traditional gloves. I purposely did not wash these. I've been running these since Dirty Fest of this year without washing them. So that's about, when was that? April, May, June, July, August, September. 5 months. Gnarly, but that's how dirty they get after riding in the dust storms and the gnarly dirt in Arizona. But love these gloves. Super fun. It's a Crush glove. So if you've seen a Crush glove, you own a Crush glove, you can find these at OldBonesTherapy. Next up, if you are a flatlander, the shin guards. These are huge because they basically remind me of everything that I wanted. The hammer knee pads when we were kids, or the shin guards when we were kids. It's the same type of idea. We actually described those to Brandon over at Old Bones, and so it's a sock material in the back. So it's just going to be compression on your calves to keep that lactic acid from building up in your calves, which is great. Then on the front, you have a pad there's gel in here all the way down the front, just like the old school hammer pads. Hammer pads had that that like plastic material that you'd see like on the square puzzle pieces at a preschool or something like that. This has gel pad in the front. So going to give you some relief if your tire hits there. What I do is I tend, because I'm working right now on rolling tricks more than anything, so I put this on the front of my calf and turn it inward so that when the tire hits, it rubs on the pad, not on my skin. But the rest of this is sock material, so it's very, very durable, but not going to overheat you. Love this stuff. Next up, elbow or knee. Really any injury that you run into, this is going to help you. This is called an ice sleeve. So it is a 360-degree gel pack, right? So it's stretchy gel. Put it in the microwave for a couple seconds, it's hot. Put it in the fridge, it will cool down. And what you can do is simply just slide it on. I use it for my elbow. So I'll slide it on after I pull it out of the fridge, and it is ice cold. Without putting it in the freezer, it is super cold. Even now, room temperature, I just slid this on, cold. I don't know how or why, but it is cold on my skin. And that's fantastic. So if you're doing like cold or hot therapy, look up the ice sleeves. These are, if you can only get two things, get something for the joint that hurts and get yourself the ice band, because it will help. Now, the tried and true, this is what everybody recognizes and spots. I'm purposely showing you my oldest one that I have. This one is from 2021. Yes, it is all kinds of worn out on the side. See all that? Still wear it every single time I go riding. These are so durable and they last for so long. There's a lot you can do with them. Let me explain what makes them magical. That pad on the inside, this is inside out. This pad goes around your patella. Your kneecap goes right here. This sits around just kind of hugging your kneecap. And then the rest of this is just a compression sock material. It's knitted. So you slide it on, your kneecap goes right in there. And this will compress all the ligaments and tendons on the up here, on the top of your quads, down here on your shin, that all attach at that knee joint. And it just gives you compression and makes you feel secure. And I don't know how much of it's mental for me versus like it does reduce pain, but it's just nice knowing I've dislocated this knee 3 times. And so just having something on there holding my knee, it makes it feel better, gives me confidence, doesn't get overheated and heat rash type stuff. So that's the knee sleeve. This is why we love these. Depending on where you're at in rehab, if you've hurt your knee, this is the standard just sock knee sleeve. They do make some that have on the outside here, on the inside, on the inside and the outside of the kneecap. They make some that have a spring that will give you a little bit of extra resistance for that. And then they also make some that have a hinge, like a traditional knee brace hinge. So regardless of how you're rehabbing your joints, they have a knee sleeve that will suit you. If you have thicker legs, or if you just need a thicker band, they now make some big boned, thicker knee braces. So if you have a thick thigh, look up the thick ones, because they actually make big bone knee pads for those of us that have bigger legs. They're not excluding anybody. They make a product that can help you as well. So knee sleeve, perfect for knee issues. The elbow sleeves, perfect for anyone that has like tennis elbow, rehabbing that stuff. The ice 360 ice sleeve, can't suggest this enough. This is something everybody needs. Get one for your mom, get one from your dad, get one for your aunt, uncle, your friends. These are game changers for icing and hot therapy. The 360 ice sleeve, can't suggest that enough. And then if you are someone that's out there banging your shins, you're doing BMX racing, or you're doing flatland practice, get yourself some Old Bones shin guards. They're just like the old school hammer ones, only you slide them on. They give you compression on your calf, and then they have the gel pad in the front. Definitely take a look at that. And don't forget the gloves. The gloves are probably something that I wear every single day. Probably the most worn thing that I have from Old Bones. and they do make some cool hats. So take a look at Old Bones, OldBonesTherapy.com. They've got everything for your aging bones, for your brand new bones. So regardless of where you're at, if you need therapy, look them up. If you haven't injured yourself and you just want to take care of just your joints and make sure they last longer, look them up. If you are rehabbing something and you just need certain types of braces for certain like joints, they have ankle, knee, back, the 360 gels. They have insoles. They have compression socks, elbow, knee, ankle, wrist, you name it, they have something for you, no matter where you're hurting. So take a look at them. They are HSA, FSA approved. So if you have work compensation and your benefits at work offer those HSA or FSA benefits, you can buy your Old Bone stuff from them. So go take a look at them, oldboneTherapy.com. We'll see you out there. You don't have to ride in pain. You can just ride.